How are we at? 38 minutes? It's already 4 minutes, 40 minutes, only 2 floors down. Great. Not exactly the kind of progress I was hoping for. It's gonna be the way down, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not going that way. I'm gonna hope the other way's a treasure chest. Okay, more enemies. Vulcan Nightmares, because they're strong against Zen's powers. Revenge Sword, since there's so many enemies. Blizzard. Yaki, Tail of Catwoman. It'd be nice to have some idea of what Yaki's attacks are all capable of exactly. I would have expected Tail to be an attack that could, like, blind the enemy. Yeah, there we go, Revenge. More Revenge! Sword is cool. I've got all the cool weapons equipped right now. That's pretty funny. So if I have some spellbooks equipped. Bully the 2 Metroid Primes. I considered... Can you heal anyone? Oh, heal Gaki. I briefly considered Devil May Cry. I'm thinking that's a probable no, since, it's just a really hard game. It's not very long, but if I get stuck somewhere, I'll probably be stuck for a while. And while it's, like, the best game I've ever played, well, not the best game I've ever played, but, like, really incredibly good. Like, it jumped clear to the top of my, favorite PS2 games right after I played it, because it was just, the control is so perfect in the game. Like, there was only one issue with the control, and it has some... I can't perfectly remember it. This is... Dang it, that's so... Ugh! Went the wrong way. Open these sharks. I will samurai the lamias. Then we'll burn the sharks. Yaki will... hail the snowcat. You have, like, a roll, and you have a, Oh, Rex just got killed. You have a roll, and you have, like, maybe a side dash or something? I don't remember for sure. It's been a... Shark is strong against fire, okay. Dragon Sword against Shark... Nah. Samurai Bow against Sharks, I guess. Fire against Snowcat. Let's go against Snowcat. Like, I think you have a roll, and you have, like, a strafe jump or something. And the two are, like, really close control-wise, and it's really hard to trigger one or the other, specifically. But other than that, I remember the control being, like, flawless. Just to an incredible extent, and, like, the graphics are still so crisp. Warning for poison, that's not really what I wanted. But it was also obscenely hard. Like, the real difficulty, I mean, initially, is that the first boss fight is in a, room that has a lot of different camera angles, and the camera will switch on you pretty frequently. And so that first boss fight is really hard for that reason. I'll go Dragon Sword against the Lamia. Then burn the Snowcat. Jackie, help him out against the Snowcat. I don't know, Geist on GameCube would also be kind of cool to LP. It's a pretty interesting game. Very, very linear. I mean, there's only one path to complete each thing. I think kill Lamia. 40 and then, Zen... Rex. Gaki, help me with Lamia. And that's kind of one of the criticisms of Geist, is that, like, it's such a cool idea, but it's so limited in what you end up doing. What's going on, man? Dragon Sword the Shark. Then burn the Lamia, Gaki, help me finish a shark. What's up with this? But the real reason I don't want to LP Geist, one, it's not a game that really sticks out in my mind as being that incredible. I'm trying to stick to games that I really want to LP. And the other problem is that there's two, the final boss battle is split into 2 phases. The first phase is really difficult. And the second phase completely switches the control scheme on you. To any game designers that might be out there, or anybody who's thinking about getting into game design, do not make a boss fight, especially like the final boss fight, completely change the game mechanics. Bad idea. Okay, the player has gotten used to playing the game the way it was designed, So don't go switching it up on him last second. Ooh, Cat Claw. I don't recall how good that is, but it's probably pretty good. Go against the answer all... Samurai the demons, I guess. We're running low on abilities. Demons are strong against fire, right? T-Rex, since I'll get hurt. Jackie, use your head against the answer. It's just really incredibly annoying when boss fights do that. Especially final bosses. It's like, I got used to playing a certain way, and now you're switching it up on me. Just to be gimmicky with the final boss. You know, it's not cute, it's not funny, it really detracts from games. There are a couple of exceptions to this rule. Like, Rex, just in case. Devil May Cry, actually, the second to last, or the final boss is also split into two phases. Hey, since mana. Can't carry it. But, it's actually, like, not difficult at all. Ditch the giant armor, because... Well, not yet, I guess. Flame Shield will cover party, Ice Shield will probably cover party, Dragon Shield will probably cover party. Okay, we'll get rid of the giant's armor, because I have no idea what shield to get rid of. Equip Zen with... Right, there's not enough room to try to shield him. But I have 3 slots that I can ditch. I have 1 slot for whatever I just picked up. A Vulcan, eh? I won't be using that. Unless I want to equip it to Rex, actually. This is newly out. One Zen Q-Rex. Figure out in a minute. Try to start burning through those shields. Open the sharks. I'll go Revenge. No Samurai against Lane. Zen burn Snowcats. Jackie tail a shark. And yeah, in Devil May Cry, when it does that, that battle actually becomes pathetically easy once you get used to it. So it's not a huge problem there. I think it was like the attempt to make the final battle more epic, because it places you sort of like in a space background. Like an outer space background. Which isn't that cool, but it's not that bad either. It's pretty funny to have such an easy battle in a game that's so absurdly difficult. Keep in mind, Devil May Cry is made by Capcom. It's the people who made Mega Man, it's the people who made Resident Evil. It's people who made the hardest freaking games in the world. You know, Capcom is pretty much Japanese for pull your hair out difficulty. I think I've cracked that joke before in an LP, probably, so... Pardon me if you're hearing it for a second or third time. I really can't remember what I've already gone over in this LP or in others. Kind of all just faded away over time. Oh, I guess we're gonna burn more Samurai Bow. You're, Rex. One of the answers from your head, Gaki. If the shield covers the entire party, that'll be really useful for getting through here. It'll slow things down, but it'll really also speed things up at the same time. Vulcanate, I'll go Dragon. Then we'll burn that last cure, because we want to have them get rid of it, so we have a little more room open. Okay, we're nearly through the second floor. It's not too bad. A lot slower than I was hoping to get through here, but... Not too bad. Did I just use last cure? Yes, we did. Good. Use last Vulcan. Yes, we did. Good. Quick Rex with a fresh Vulcan and have that one disappear since it's out of uses. Tosses in a shield. Which shield do we want to give him? Okay, let's actually check which one's the best. Dragon Shield is the most expensive. There are no special shields. Flame Shield is next. Ice is equivalent to Flame. Huh. Dragon Shield's better, so we'll go with the worst shield first. Do we have 2 Flame Shields? Yes, we do. Unequip Giant Helmet, unequip Giant Armor.